Hi Cancer, this is your December 2015 video horoscope with me, Lada from astrolada.com, and this is for everyone who have their ascendant, sun or moon in Cancer. And at least, everyone checks their ascendant sign. Make sure you check also your sun sign if you have time. Sorry. Everyone checks their sun sign. Make sure you check your ascendant sign, which is just as important because the ascendant sign is the physical body and what happens to you tangibly on your path in life. And the moon is how you perceive things emotionally as well. So the moon sign is also important. And if it happens to be in Leo, maybe also check the video for Leo. And even if they're contradictory, or if it happens to be in Sagittarius or whatever, combine them. And even if they're contradictory, you'll see that they're actually happening on different levels in your life. So what's happening for Cancer in December 2015? The month starts with a conjunction of the Sun and Saturn in your sixth house of work. And actually, you might feel this already from the last 5-6 days of November, the last even 10 days of November, and the first 10 days of December. You can witness that energy. They're both, Saturn is the planet of responsibilities. And the Sun is the planet of taking action. Saturn is about restructuring. The Sun is using your creative intelligence to take action and to manifest things. So this combination, even though hard, because it makes you take hard decisions, can be very productive. And the sixth house is first of all to do with your service and work. Say if you're employed for a company or if you have employees, someone working for you, you might have to be taking the beginning of December, the end of November, some important decisions, maybe restructuring there, maybe working very hard on some project, even if you don't work, it can be that you're given more responsibilities and duties around home or in regards to some other project that you have to do. It's more to do about the scene, behind the scene work, honing skills, organizing, becoming more efficient in some way. Some of you might decide to organize and clean your house or organize and put more order somehow in your lives, and that's kind of more focused in the beginning of December. And also take and corrective actions and steps in regards to something to do with your health, because the sixth house is health, and Saturn can show you there what is not, what you have not been doing well for your health. Was it your posture, the food you ate? And if there is some health issue that comes up at the end of November and December, this is due to not to something genetic or out of your control. This is due to something you have not been doing right. Maybe you've been eating too much sugar, or maybe you've been eating too much carbs, or maybe you've been sitting wrongly, or maybe you're just not walking at all, and this can come to your awareness now. And the Sun will help you find new creative ways to improve that, and Saturn will point out the problem and tell you to restructure that. So that's a possibility. But overall, it's kind of the month starts with a bit more responsibilities and work and duties, more serious matters, fixing things of sort, And then, okay, let's see what's happening after that. Venus is in your fifth house, so it's not going to be all about work and the details and efficiency and becoming more productive, which is the sixth house, and sorting out problems. But Venus is in your fifth house of fun and enjoyment. Wherever Venus is, this is where we go, some kind of intuitively almost for comfort. We go there for in that area of life. So this month in December, even though there might be more pressure in work, responsibilities, duties, running errands and blah, blah, blah. At the same time, Venus is in your fifth house, which is the house of having fun. So there will be a good balance of one and the other things. And Venus will allow you to let your hair down and enjoy good company. Fifth house is romance. I'm not saying all of you will have a great romantic time now, Cancer, but because Venus transits your fifth house every year at different times of the year, but the likelihood is bigger to go on a romantic date now, to maybe receive more compliments, to find yourself having more pride, not pride in a bad way, but feeling more pride about who you are, how you look as well, because the fifth house is your individuality, and Venus there makes you feel more enjoyable overall in the eyes of others and in your own eyes, and it helps with your ego somehow. And more romantic interest, again, as I said, pleasant experiences. So when you're feeling overwhelmed from duties and responsibilities in December, you will very likely dedicate yourself and go to make yourself better by, going to nice theaters, amusements, cinema, all those fifth houses, all those amusement, entertainment, parties, dating, all nice things. And when Venus is there, it triggers it in the best possible way, all those pleasures. So if you have a Christmas concert plan, you will enjoy it. If you have a date plan, very likely it will be more enjoyable. The the likelihood, it's not 100% always. There might be some other transit in your horoscope that actually is more powerful, so it offsets it. But there is this promise for romance, for enjoying hobbies, for enjoying entertainment and amusements of sort. And if you have children, Venus in the fifth house can make you more enjoy your time with your children. Your children can be a source of comfort and pleasure for you, pride, a source of, to get peace of mind there, and can be more lovable and fill your heart with warmth in some way. And also, if you're trying to get pregnant when Venus is in the fifth house from your sun or ascendant or moon, there is a little bit higher chance, a little bit higher chance. So you can try now in December. If you're creatively involved in any way, Venus in the fifth house improves your creativity flow, helps you be more inspired, and especially, it might not. And thankfully, the Sun and Saturn in the sixth house making you work harder, because just Venus in the fifth house, it would feel just too pleasant to push you to fulfill some of those creative new ideas. But because Saturn and the Sun are in your sixth house of work and being pedantic and being meticulous, you can you can get those creative inspirations and put them into action. All right. Okay, what else is happening? Mercury will be in your seventh house from the 11th of December. So from the 11th of December, there will be, the planets are very dispersed, so they're triggering a lot of different areas in your horoscope. And usually when they trigger so many different areas, there are bits and bobs that happen, not something with so much intensity, but bits and bobs here and there, all over the place. But usually when there are, say, 4 or 5 planets in one part of the horoscope that are triggering it, it's like, everything is there. But now they're all over the place. And Mercury is in your seventh house, so there is focus also on relationships with others, but it's more like some important conversations will have to be made. And these are not like life-changing important conversations, but like you have more communications with others from the middle of December, the 11th onwards. You'll notice it till the end of December. You can get more hectic with communicating, exchanging ideas with others, maybe getting in touch with friends, being in the company, because Mercury rules friends, and seventh people is communications. It's interactions with others. You can get, Mercury is also the planet of planning, organizing, so anyone who is Cancer is involved, maybe you can be writing more text with people, communicating, or maybe anyone who is in the business that is mercurial, which is business deals, contracts. You might be signing some contracts, business deals now, having some negotiations, having some important communications or increased communications with clients one-to-one, or such communications with your partner. And you can attract more youthful people around you, because Mercury is one of those planets that rules younger people. And you will find yourself surrounded by, not surrounded literally, but maybe interacting with a bit more mercurial type of people that are witty, fun, have a sense of humor, youthfulness about them. So that's about it. And I just have to warn you, Cancer, Mars will be in your fourth house. And especially the second week of December, when Mars is in the fourth house, you see another house is getting triggered here, like so many things. When Mars is in the fourth house, there is a lot of activity around the home, and Mars is there once every 2.5 years. So till the end of December, there is a lot of focus on home, and that's for Cancer around Christmas is like the, very very likely, because Cancer is so much home oriented. And Mars in the seventh house, though, can create certain frictions with relatives and parents and people from your family. And they might come across more opinionated, and they might step on your toes, or they might put more pressure on you in some way. And try not to react too much, because there will be reasons for provocations that come from close loved ones, especially the second week of December, maybe a few days before and after, when Mars is making difficult aspect from your fourth house. So you'll be emotionally more reactive, especially people in your personal life will be triggering such, reactions to you and putting pressures on you of some sort. But at the same time, it's a good time when Mars is in the fourth house to do some physically demanding chores around the home, maybe fixing something, maybe relocating, maybe moving furniture around, or to get active with your family. Maybe you decide to go skiing trip with your family. Mars is, fourth house is family. Mars is being physically active, expending energy. Otherwise, if you're not doing much, some project together with family or in your personal life, or if you don't have a family in your personal life, you might just feel emotionally restless, more irritable, especially, again, as I said, the first 1-2 weeks of December. But might be, for late born Cancers, Mars can trigger them towards the end of December. So the whole December, it's a little bit red alert when it comes to emotional reactions, things breaking down, or things, little crisis situations around the family. Nothing big, don't worry, but something that can take you out of balance for a little bit and stress you more. But at the same time, it's good to get active, fix problems around the home, in your personal life, to get things done in regards to family, in regards to your personal life, in regards to your home, because Mars is this energetic planet. If you have goals, plans, something to do, it helps you. If you have nothing to do, it can create this tension and aggravation that comes. So that's what I see for you, Cancers. Just last, those Cancers who have ascendant from 20 till 24 degrees, only the ascendant now, 20 till 24 degrees in Cancer, they're going to have a Jupiter trine, which is 100% positive aspect from Jupiter, the best benefic planet, to their relationship house, to the seventh house cusp. So if you happen to have your ascendant, and to a lesser degree the moon or sun from 20 till 24 degrees in Cancer, Jupiter is supporting you in a more hidden way for the ascendant, for the moon and for the sun, because it's sending just a sextile aspect to them, but it's uplifting you, it's giving you more positive energy, some hidden support, some unexpected opportunities that come to you in regards to work, career, personal life. But especially when it comes to the ascendant 20 till 24 degrees, you receive support from others, maybe from a partner. Maybe you can take a relationship to the next level in a positive way. Maybe you can feel happy. Maybe you can meet someone now that is important for you in the long term, someone who helps you, supports you, fall in love. Something like that can happen. And this is not like small chance, this is a bigger chance than average. Or if you need support, you can receive it from another person. So thank you very much, Cancers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next year. Subscribe to my channel.